Howdy folks, welcome to this pre-work. The big topic for this pre-work is to be looking at something called the TNB frame, or sometimes called the Frenet frame, and we're going to spend some time exploring that. Before we do that, I need you to learn how to download my CalcPlot3D demonstrations that I do. And sometimes I access these in class, sometimes I ask you to access them in the pre-work, and this is something that we're going to do very often, so I want to make sure that we have this procedure down. And please always feel free to refer back to this pre-work video if you have any questions on it. Okay. So even though it says if you wish to replicate, please go ahead and follow along with me. So do exactly what I'm doing. So here I've got the PDF file, and I'm going to first download this text file. So this is going to be a set of instructions which will then be uploaded in CalcPlot3D so that you'll be looking at the same thing I'm looking at. Okay. So go ahead and download this text file. If you click on the link, it just takes you to this notebook file sitting inside of Dropbox, and it doesn't really matter what it says here. We're just going to click download, and we'll click direct download. So this just downloaded it to my downloads folder. If I go into this and I open up my downloads folder, you can see there is a copy of what I just downloaded. If you would like, you might want to save this somewhere else so you don't lose it if you'd like to access it later. So there's that script, and we just need to remember where it's saved. So for me, it's in my downloads folder, but maybe you've saved it to some other folder instead, and you'll just have to find it. So the next thing we do is, if we go back to here, we can simply click this link to CalcPlot3D, or if you like, you can just Google CalcPlot3D. So here's CalcPlot3D, and it comes with this preloaded function, which is kind of interesting, and there's lots of stuff you can do here, but we're just going to go ahead and click on this menu bar right here, and we're going to come down to scripts. So hopefully you can all see that. We're clicking on the link for scripts, and then I want to load a script. So what I need to do now is I now need to go find that script that I downloaded earlier. Remember that I saved it into my downloads folder, so I'll go to that and I'll click on the Math 204 TNB frame. So that loads this script up for you. So this is going to be an interesting TNB frame that I'm going to look at here in the next video, but the first thing I need to make sure is that you all are able to access this as well. Notice you can do all sorts of things like sliding the slider, you can adjust this, whatever, and I do encourage you to play around with these scripts. You can always go ahead and hit refresh, or you can reload the script, or you can start back over if you wish. So if I hit refresh, it just brings, so let's say I have the script here and I've done something that I don't like. If I just hit refresh, it brings me back to where the script originally was. So please folks, just as a reminder, let's go through that one more time. Always when I do this, I will include a link to a text file that you'll need to download, and you'll need to save where it's downloaded. Then you go to CalcPlot3D, and once you go to CalcPlot3D, you just simply go to this menu bar here, scripts, and load a script. I know this isn't the classiest way to go ahead and upload files or to start working with a demonstration, but I can't find a program that works better than CalcPlot3D, and this is how I get preloaded information into CalcPlot3D. They don't have accounts or anything where you can save work. You just save these scripts that you just re-upload. So please folks, follow along, get this ready to work with, and we'll take a look at actually what on earth we're looking at here in the next video. Thanks for your patience.